Hello, empowered ones. Deborah here. I'm so excited you're here with me today because I have another Simply Empowered Success Byte, and we're going to get right into it. We're going to be talking about basically this one tip that I have to share with you today will take away all the stress that you have within the day and trying to be superwoman and trying to get it all done. It just kind of dissipates any of the shame or the angst, the stress that you have of trying to do everything. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Debra Larson. I'm a divine leader of transformation and self-empowerment for awakening entrepreneurs and those seeking to fulfill their life purpose mission. And don't forget, hit the like button and ring the bell for more success tips that you can be up to date on. Each and every week, I put out a video on Tuesdays and Saturdays. So I am so thrilled that you're here with me today. And today I want to talk to you about a very powerful success tip. And, I know that it's so easy to get wrapped up in the day, the busyness of the day, and the next thing that grabs your attention. And many of you have children. I don't have kids. I have a husband that works from home, and our dog, and we have my mom who is turning 82, and my little brother who has special needs. And so I don't have children, but I do have a lot of extra things that we're responsible for taking care of. And it's so easy to get wrapped up in all of these outside movements beyond your business, beyond fulfilling your own personal goals. And so I want to share with you a couple of ways that I've put in place that help me really focus on what matters. And I have to share with you, it wasn't always this way. My husband played a big part in this role of understanding that it's important to take breaks, go for walks, and just play a little bit during the week versus working, and then, maybe taking a couple of days off on the weekend. And this was really important because what came about was the more that I added a little bit of extra me time and time for the family, which I'm still getting used to. I'm still trying, I actually have to think about, okay, does this need to be done? And can I let this go so I can go for a walk? So I can go play in the garden or go play at the beach or whatever it is. I still have to physically connect with that a little bit. But what I found were the days that I do that, that I am more aware, I have more energy, I'm happier, and I just get more done easily and effortlessly. And I only focus on that which is important. So, how do we go about shifting, especially for those that are little go-getters and that have their own business? How do we shift into that whole work-life balance lifestyle, or being able to take time just for you and doing what's important versus working all the time? Because it is kind of a hard shift, and I understand it. I get it. I truly do. But one of the ways to do this is focus. And anytime that I feel not aligned with my intentions or my focus, that's when most of the time is eaten up, because I'm a bit scattered through the tasks that I do because they're not aligned specifically with what needs to get done. So what I do is I take my bigger goal and I just keep chunking it down until I have the goal for the week. So if I have a goal for the entire year or 6 months or 3 months that I want to accomplish, I chunk those down into the steps until I get to the steps that need to be accomplished for that week. And then I take a look at that and I choose one, And I chunk that down even further and I put those tasks on my schedule. Now, here's the magic of it all is I never put more than 1 to 3 tasks on my daily schedule. And this is in between my calls that I do, videos, blogs, articles, courses, my one-on-one clients, all that good stuff. So you think, okay, 1 to 3 tasks isn't that much, but it really is at the end of the day, and it's constantly moving me towards my goal. So the days that I have more time, I'm able to go up the list and mark off more tasks. So here's how I look at this. This is really part of a whole nother set of teachings that I go over that is called working within your minimums. And I'll talk about that a little bit too. And this isn't quite working within your minimums because that's really doing the minimum that you have to do that day in order to just get through the day. That's like on the days that your day just explodes and you don't have time for what you normally do. Those are the days that you're going to be with your kids all day on an excursion, or you have to take a loved one to the hospital, or you just want to play that day, whatever it is. So when I look at doing the most important task or 3 tasks for the day that I know that I have to get done, I look at that. I don't do this at the end of the day. I do it at the very beginning of the day when my energy is the highest, and then it's off the list. And then I don't have to worry about it the rest of the day. And of course, if I have more time during the day, I will do more tasks. But the most important things I get done right away. And that includes my personal connections that I need to do. I meditate, I journal, I exercise, and I go for a walk with my hubby and our chocolate lab. So every single morning, at a minimum, I want to make sure that I get that in. And then my most important tasks for business come right after that. And I'm energized and I'm ready to go for the day. I knock those out. And then I open up my day for the rest of the schedule. So you would be amazed at how much time doing tasks that are not aligned with your focus are eating up your time. And that means, social media. And I know it's a tool for business, but a lot of times we get sucked into that. Having conversations or connections with people that constantly go over and beyond their time. Always remember their time's important too. So you're not always helping them by doing more or having a longer conversation. A lot of times the little tasks that you're doing are not something that you are meant to be doing. Somebody else should be doing them for you. And if you're just getting started and you say, oh, I don't have the money, or I don't have the money coming in for somebody else to help me with this, I want you to rethink that. I want you to rethink how much money it's costing you to be doing it yourself. And we can go over that in another success tip too. All right, so for now, I would go ahead and take your bigger goal and start chunking it down. And all you have to do is go, okay, what's the next step? What's the next step? What's the next step? And do it in bigger chunks in the beginning, right? Until you get to that point that you're like, okay, these are the first things that I need to do. These are the foundational steps I need to take that support this goal or this intention. And then you can start chunking that down into smaller tasks, and that's what you'll put on your calendar, and only focus on 1 to 3 of those a day. And if you get that far and you have more time, by all means go up the line and add some more. But when you have those focus little steps and you're checking those off each and every day, before you know it, you will have reached your goal, and you'll be looking back going, how did I even get here? All right, this is Debra. Always remember, wealth begins from within. And don't forget, hit the like button and ring the bell for more success tips that you can be up to date on each and every week. I put out a video on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Thanks so much for being here. In pure gratitude. Until next time, bye for now.